What's going on, guys? It's Easy. Welcome to my channel. So another weekly overview from Envy, who is the admin of Diablo TV and Envy, if I am not mistaken. And this guy put in a lot of effort bringing us this really vital information, help us understand which class is performing really well every single week in Battleground and overall. And that is exactly what we're going to have a look at, because the last time Demon Hunter was rising, Druid was falling, Necromancer was on all-time high with 25% of majority playing Necromancer in Legend League. So let's see if something has switched with the Inferno 9 SSS for any of these class. And yeah, Discord channel Diablo TV and AZ is really good for these kind of things. They put in a lot of effort, bring you guys the best builds that there is for all classes, answer you everything that you are looking for regarding PvP, Strive, and whatsoever. They are really good, and they use or collect a lot of information and then brainstorm it. But anyways, let's move forward. Here it says season end in about 28 days on 15th of October or December, I mean. That is before the major update. Then Meta Chonky. Alright, what's that? Chonky beers are showing up more and more often in Battleground, which keeps fueling the what's his fueling? Which keeps fueling the who can tank and stall the most. Alright. So yeah, I have been seeing a lot of beer and slamming. But anyways, you guys let me know if you're playing that build too. Then contest in certain combination with beer, blood knight, tank, monk. Depending on the lobby composition, you end up with completely immovable idols. Anti-heal from Demon Hunter or Necro could be a good counter, and also Meteor Wizard can have big impact on stacked idols if they can land meteors and don't get instantly focused. So yeah, I have seen a lot of wizard going invisible and dropping those meteors and running away if someone focus on them. So being a demon hunter, you can catch them, but I'm not sure about the other classes if they can do the same. But yeah, this is what he has to say about this week, and it looks like people may be switching back to beer, I mean the druid class. But anyways, let's look into the score now. And here we have the legend scoring for all classes, and would you look at that? After a so long, Wizard is at 10% in Europe, C, and Legend, and 9% in Oceanic and Korean. Alright, that is really interesting, and their score seems to be rising up. Barbarian seems to be doing quite well. Nothing pretty much has changed in Barbarian, but their score is going up. So it looks like, even though people say Barbarian has been nerfed down, but they seems to be doing quite nicely. On the other hand, Monk's numbers are dwindling, but their score seems good. But let me tell you one thing. The score that we are seeing with Monk is from the Kraken and really strong players, and normal players isn't enjoying Monk much. It is, in my opinion, right now, this class is for rails and really strong players. Then we have Hunter in Europe rise up to 19%, and in NA is 18, 14, and 9. So Demon Hunter is rising up a lot. And the scoring looks like 9,000, 7,000 goes all the way down to 6,400. That pretty much tells that Demon Hunter is performing quite well. Or a lot of guys actually feels that Demon Hunter is the class that could get you into legend, and that is why its numbers and percentage is so high. Then Crusader is somewhat pretty much doing the same, from 11% all the way down to 8%, but the scoring on Crusader, look at that, 9,000. impressive. And not just one, two guys with 9,000. That is amazing. I think Crusader is the only class right now that has two players with 9,000 scoring. And then Necromancer, someone has reached 10.5 10k score. That is insane, which indicate Necromancer is doing really good. And their numbers has gone down or not. In Europe is 24%, C 26%, any legend is 20, then Oceanic is 25. So pretty much one of three every player is a necromancer. Still, this is insane. I mean, even though when we say that necromancer has received enough, I mean, guys, honestly, if necromancer receive enough on one thing, it is it happens when they're going to get boosted on something else. Developers just love this class. You have to understand, you have to know this. Developers love Necromancer. It is their favorite class. So nothing can ever go wrong with Necromancer. It is always a really top notch class, in my opinion. Then there is a Blood Knight. Blood Knight seems to be rising up in numbers, are going up all the way to 12%. Last time it was around 8% and below, but now it's 9% in EU, then 12 in C, 11 in NA, and Oceanic is 11,000. As the scoring isn't bad, but looking into the Necro, that's just too much of a huge difference. And Rug is a really strong player. I have fought versus Rug and he literally doesn't die, at least not by my hand. Then Tempest is the most weakest right now. Look at this, scoring in Legend is only 4,700. I mean, don't get me wrong, 4,700 is not bad, but compared to other classes, it looks shameful. I mean, honestly, no will and Kraken is bothering with this class, and it might be only the upper class players with the 6 7,000 resonance are playing this, and this is why their scoring looks like this. Then Druid is all the way down to 7%, maximum at 11. So even though enemy said that beer builds are rising up, but overall, the majority of Druid players are dwindling. It could be because of Bout of Rum, or there might be some other reason. But my guess is a lot of guys have switched from Druid to Demon Hunter to balance out their combination for Bout of Rum, and also switched to Blood Knight and Necromancer. So yeah, these four classes is somewhat you will be saying: Druid, Blood Knight, Necromancer, Demon Hunter, maybe Monk as well, or Barb inside Bout of Rum. So that is pretty much all. You guys let me know what are your thoughts. But right now, if you go Necromancer, Demon Hunter, it is, I think, the most safest class to play to reach Legend. Then there is Druid 2, but numbers are dwindling. Then also there is Blood Knight with Shield, but some people like that build, some don't. You guys let me know what are your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye, guys.